Hello! Perfidious Pete here, back from building an empire of steam, smoke, and steel to return to my other empire of ruthlessly slaughtering hapless aliens in XCOM, War of the Chosen. I'm back, took a couple days vacation this week, and I've been playing some Railway Empire, and I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed in it. Although, not to fire too many shots at Railway Empire, I mean, it's not a terrible game, it's just like a mediocre game, but that really feels enigmatic, or enigmatic? No, not enigmatic, it feels emblematic. That's the word your brain was looking for there, Pete. Good work. Also, I'm having a stroke, apparently, because I can't talk. What was your point? I don't remember. The stroke has killed that part of my brain. But I think it had something to do with, like, a lot of premiumly? Again, I may legitimately be having a circulatory issue of the head here. A lot of premium price titles lately have been having that effect on me. I pick them up and then I'm just underwhelmed, I guess is the word. They seem kind of fairly shitty. The stuff that's been hitting me really hard lately has almost been all indie titles, and I gotta say, the future, at least the foreseeable future, doesn't really seem like it's gonna be reversing that trend any. I've been, you know, I try to keep up on upcoming release dates and be at least somewhat professional when it comes to games, scouting out new stuff to play to entertain both myself and you, mostly myself, but you also vicariously. And I was looking at a list of upcoming games in 2018, and man, it's a garbage dump though. It's a garbage dump. If you're looking at AAA games, I mean, it's abominable. The AAA market right now is just, for me at least, completely dead, because everything that's coming out is a sequel to something I already have seen and didn't much care for. Look at the titles. What do we got? Crackdown 3 is coming out? No, I mean, it's a giant open world collectathon game. Nah, thanks. I'd rather just pick up start recollecting magic cards if I'm going to be doing any kind of serious collecting. God of War, whatever number they're up to now, I don't even remember where they are in the franchise, and this time it's exactly the same game, except this time Kratos is a kid. No, honestly, that's actually not just another sequel that I'm uninterested in, that's actually a step in the wrong direction. I'd be more interested in playing just another God of War game than I am of, oh, this time Kratos is a little boy. It's bad. Far Cry 5, it's every Far Cry is exactly the same. I mean, except for Call of Duty and Madden, you couldn't get a franchise that's more self-copying than Far Cry. Every one of their games is, it's exactly the same. And this time they set it in Hope County, Montana. A cult has taken over Hope County. Who cares? It's fucking Hope County, Montana, which I'm aware is a fictional county, but any county in Montana, why would you get into a violent bullet gunfight with a cult just let them have it. It's Hope County, Montana. What are you out? Absolutely nothing. Let them keep it. There's no conflict there. They seized something nobody wanted in the first place. Just you know what? Give them the win. That's what I say. Just give them the win. It's fine. Let's send Bieber and Jesus out on a mission here. But the video games in 2018 do not look good. I was looking at the titles and there was a couple things that sort of caught my interest a little bit. Sea of Thieves I'm sort of interested in that it looks at least somewhat innovative in that it's a new IP. It may not be innovative from a gameplay standpoint or anything like that, but at least it's an intellectual property we haven't seen before. Plus, co-op games tend to be fun because they're more of a make-your-own fun kind of game. What else caught my eye? Soul Calibur 6. I did see that. That's scheduled to come out in 2018, and I'm hesitantly optimistic about that. And probably not because I expect it to be a good game, because let's face it, 3, 4, and 5 were garbage. I mean, Soul Calibur 4 had Yoda and Darth Vader as playable characters, and that was just stupid. But Soul Calibur 6 maybe has some potential, because, hey, they could bring back Weapon Master Mode from Soul Calibur 2. It was the best thing in any Soul Calibur game ever, and if you're listening, bring back Weapon Master Mode for Soul Calibur 6. What else was on my list? Agony looked pretty good, or at least it looked interesting and different. Not that I would say Agony is a AAA game, because now we're getting into sort of that mid-tier indie kind of range, which, of games I've been playing lately and games I've been enjoying, I gotta say the mid-tier indies, like your bigger indie studios, have been hitting me much better than the AAA market, and even those probably still not as good as like your raw indie developers. I mean, Slay the Spire came out, what, maybe a month, 2 months ago, and I already have like 100 hours in that. That game is amazing. Taking Twitch by storm. It's a great game. That's the kind of stuff that's really been connecting with me lately, but there were a couple mid-tier titles that look pretty decent. Surviving Mars, I'm super excited about. Surviving Mars looks great, but I have a soft spot for Paradox because they just make really good games. Paradox isn't one of those studios that's like, we gotta have eye-wrenchingly advanced graphics and the world's fastest engine and the smoothest gameplay, and the controls gotta be really tight. Paradox is like, first off, let's just do the smart thing. Let's make a game that is fun to play, then start adding the bells and whistles, which is where the AAA market, I feel like, has really been going wrong lately. The first rule for game design is make a game that in and of itself is actually fun to play, and Paradox gets that. That's something that they do and do well. So I'm super excited about Surviving Mars. That game I'm genuinely excited about. But other than that, like, the only thing that really even on my radar that had me even the tiniest bit of excitement or hype is the remaster of Secret of Mana. I'm more excited about the remaster of Secret of Mana than I am about almost any other title that's getting released so far, or at least that's been announced to be released in 2018. And Secret of Mana is a Super Nintendo game that came out 25 years ago. That's why it's getting released this year. It's the 25th year anniversary of that game, and it's probably, so far in 2018, the title I'm most excited to play. And it's a game I probably haven't played in, let's say, 23 of those 25 years. I basically remember nothing about it other than I remember that I really, really enjoyed playing it when I was younger. It doesn't bode well for the industry, especially the upper levels, the upper echelons, your $60 title studios, the guys who are the heavy hitters, your EAs. They're not getting it done, though. They're your Ubisofts, your EAs, all the big, they've really been dropping the ball. You're in a tailspin, and you got to do something to turn it around. You really do. Let's look and see if we could maybe do a storyline mission and get a little bit closer to the end of this campaign. I know it's been dragging on basically the same way I've been dragging on about the state of video games currently. We don't even have a mission, though, do we? What are we doing for research at the moment? We should have a Shadow Chamber project going, do we not? Yeah, we do. Oh, it completes in 1 day. Alright, well, let's just go kill a day. We might as well just go loiter on the streets at this point. We're just, like, sitting around pitching pennies, waiting for Dr. Taigen and Dr. Shen to blow up something and happen into a discovery. I don't even know where we would want to scan. There's not even anywhere we really need to be. We could go burn down a facility for funsies, but we might as well save those until we actually have a need for them to arise. There is nothing for us to do. Well, I guess we could go scan at Reaper HQ, or maybe heal faster? I'm not sure we even have anybody who's hurt. I don't know if that applies to negative trait recovery. I guess we'll go do this in the event that it does apply to negative trait recovery, perhaps. We're out of shit to do. I mean, we've beaten the campaign. Now we're just waiting.
Like the one we found the commander in.
Well, no, mine was sweet fire engine red, and this one is much more bland,
Commander,
brilliant,
excellent.
ultra bright white.
We can begin. It is no secret that Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics.
Yeah, it's like they were some kind of weird hybrid, Dr. Taigen. Oh, wait, it was you that told me that.
Direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners or
yeah, whatever.
even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However,
I don't know if you're okay, I'm just gonna spin this and pitch you guys a scenario. Let's say I'm dying of 4th stage metastatic pancreatic cancer. Something that's definitely not gonna be cured. And my choice is go to the gene therapy clinic and get turned into an Advent trooper, or die of pancreatic cancer. Call me crazy, but I'm not going to take the Point Break option on that. I'll be like, well, you got Swayze, and if it's strong enough to get Swayze, I got no fucking chance. I'm going to the gene therapy clinic.
Referred to as berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
I'm not sure you understand what DNA is or how it works, Dr. Taigen. Where did you get your degree from again? It's like the Haitian Institute of Medicine?
In a way,
The Institut de Ivory Coast de Medicina?
the human DNA
I'm beginning to question your chops here, Dr.
There's
T.
one key difference from the entirety of the sequences decoded in the shadow chamber.
This one tastes like bacon?
Sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
So not bacon flavored then. I was really hoping for bacon flavor. I'm not gonna lie.
The power of a being created with this template is significant.
It's not that significant. We fought one already and killed it almost instantly. Its amazing psionic power certainly didn't seem to help it when we shot it with a whole bunch of shotguns.
Let us know if you find anything else.
There's a lot of pissed off humans on the planet. We got a whole lot of shotguns. Whatever. Operation Golem. I don't even care. Psionic Gate or Avatar. We can't do the Avatar autopsy, so we gotta kill another 9 days to do anything relevant. You're kidding me, right? Okay, 9 more. I don't really want to spend 9 days scanning at Templar HQ. Is there anything else more profitable we could do with our time? We have no items being researched in the proving ground. You know what? Can we do? Yeah, you know what? We could use another powered weapon, I guess.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Yeah, it's honestly, Lily, no real rush here. Who would we even? I mean, we could take a mission and maybe try to promote somebody. Who would we want to promote? Ava Perón is out for 10 days, but Brittany Hit Me Spears, Helen Keller's out for 10 days. 20 days of negative trait recovery here. We're running out of people we even care about promoting. You know what? We should try and get Reb Brown and Kim Kardashian on a mission, though. Reb Brown still is not maximum rank. Betos, I'm sure you're very passionate about whatever it is you were talking about, but I really don't care.
There were some casualties during that last covert action, Commander.
Justin Bieber got wounded. Are we gonna call that an actual casualty? By definition of the word, yeah, it's a casualty, but I wouldn't really say it's a loss. Let's get some ability points here. At this point, I don't even know what the hell we would consider using them for. Tara Reid, who's your chew toy? Justin Bieber. Well, it turns out Bieber is recently injured. We could just send Atlas King and Jesus. Is there any chance of an ambush on this mission? Nope. Well, Atlas King and Jesus it is. Jesus. I love the fact, by the way, that you didn't choose to save Justin Bieber on that last mission. That, to me, is very amusing. Justin B, he found God, man. He works in the light of the Lord, but when it came time to spare him from the insertion of bullets into vital parts of anatomy, God looked the other way on that one. That's what you get for spray painting on that wall and peeing on people, Bieber. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to go do another pointless guerrilla operation. Oh, good, it's the Lost. Let's not do that mission. I'm sorry, Maha Malinowska, but no. East India, Operation Dawnstar. We don't know what this is, but it's a hidden dark event. Not that we need supplies, but also we don't need another mouth to feed either. This one also has the Lost. Okay. Well, that's irritating. Undercover civilians are present in this combat zone who can be contacted to gain valuable rewards. I don't know as we've ever done a resistance contact mission before. I don't really like the fact that it has 23 enemies on it. Sectopod, I mean, we're going to be Spectre, Viper, Elite Officer, Heavy Mech, Elite Purifier, Sectopod, Shield Bearer, True. This is going to be a billion enemies in a goddamn tiny little phone booth. So is this one. Yeah, well, I mean, I'd rather counter the Hidden Dark event, I guess. Resistance contacts, is there a sit rep on this one? Just the Lost. Whatever. Some of these enemies are going to be lost, so they barely count. We can kill as many Lost a turn as the game wants to spawn.
Setting course for Sector 14.
We have Bladestorm Rangers, so the Lost ain't exactly a problem for us. Ain't him out. We also got Red Brown. Not that Red Brown one-shots Lost or anything, but...
Someone on the ground is trying to reach us.
Someone or someone's, Lily. Person's unknown. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. You know what? No, I'm not peeling my eyes. This sounds like it would hurt a lot. So Yuri and Brittany. Alright, let's grab Yuri Novak. Give me Brittany Hit Me Spears. And then we got Lindsay Lohan and Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln. Alright, sounds good. I'll take those two. We need, then it's just Kim Kardashian and Reb Brown, I guess, round out the crew. Reb Brown, buddy, you gotta get a promotion, though. It's time, Reb Brown. You need to ascend, son. We spent all those ability points making you a badass, and to date, you have yet to display appropriate levels of badassery. Yes, Pete, Yeti with one meat helmet is actually more badass and amazing of a man than this man that you spent many, many ability points on. Yeti Novak have a Rashi, he have fusion ass, and more importantly, Yeti have meat helmet, Pete. You have meat helmet. Shredder gun. I don't know if that's a powered weapon or not. It actually doesn't do any more damage than the Hellfire projector. It is bigger. Yeah, you know what? Give me the Hellfire projector. It's fine. It's not good, but let's check a little Talon round in there. Got you sorted. Britney Spears. All we got to do for you girls, just change your gun. Just a little bit of an outfit swap, and Britney Hit Me Spears is ready to work. Consummate professional Britney Spears comes ready to play every single night, and she leaves it all on stage. Superior expanded magazine. I guess we'll go for the, not a battle scanner, I'd rather a proximity mine. Blue screen rounds. I suppose we did see the word sectopod, so Lindsay Lohan with some blue screens will be fine. What are you gonna do for us here, Wig Splitter? Well, Pete, I'm going to go forth onto this continent, and I'm gonna split some wigs. Let's give you the good shotgun, the katana, rocket launcher. Let's give you the old blaster launcher if you don't mind. That plasma grenade we're going to get rid of, and we're going to replace that with some solid armor-piercing bullets. The wig splitter is ready to go forth and make a perruquier a bunch of money. What the hell's a perruquier, Pete? It's a fancy word for somebody who... It's a fancy word for wig maker. Nanomed kit, Skulljack for Kim Kardashian, who I'm sure is going to wind up injured at the end of the mission because we'll send her out to skull mine someone and she will fail desperately. Reb Brown, we can't actually, I always forget that we can't change your armor. Beam auto pistol is fine. Ditch that plasma grenade, grab a mimic beacon instead, and that's it. Reb Brown, he's ready to roll. It requires nothing to make Reb Brown amazing. Yes, well, you know what he does not have, Pete? It does not have meat helmet. Helmet made of meat. Also, I'd like to point out, Yeti's ass looks fantastic in this suit. The meat helmet is amazing, don't get me wrong, but the ass part of these pants, Pete, they really hug the curves, really emphasize the definition in Yeti's gluteus maximus muscles. And normally I'm all about the abs, of course, with the 48 pack. But the butt looks fantastic in these pants, Pete. Does my ass look fat in these pants? Not a chance, son. Not a chance. Yeti's ass is fantastic. Not as fantastic as abs, but still, abs and ass, these are two things Yeti Novak knows well. Any day now, though, XCOM. Any day. There we go. Oh, you find? All right. Operation Dawn Star, somewhere outside of Beijing. I don't care what you have to say, Bradford. We've done enough of these missions that we could, at this point, do them in our sleep. Frame rate's fantastic there. This game still is really not supremely well optimized when it comes to loading in assets that you haven't used in a while. Like, we haven't played on one of these maps in a bit, and that was it, loading tile sets. Takes the frame rate, just chucks it into the toilet. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed. Yeah. What are we doing? Neutralize all enemy targets, recover genetic sequencing data. So we gotta go track down a container. Alright, is there any way for us to get through here without revealing ourselves? Because I'd really rather not do that. We're gonna have to find a path that doesn't require Britney Spears to give away her concealment. Well, we got a Spectre, 2 Vipers, and some Lost over in that area. No interest in going at those. This window is open, so we can just jump out of it. Any corner cover over here? Yeah, this'll do.
My life is in your hands. The target is marked.
Okay, more Lost. Again, we don't care about the Lost. We can kill as many Lost per turn as the game wants to throw at us. All we have to do is put a Blade Master in front, and we got a couple. Anybody with, well, shit. Yeah, that wasn't great there, Lincoln, because now you're going to get Britney Hit Me Spears spotted, too. Nice work, champ. Well, I said we could kill as many lost per turn as the game wanted to throw at us, but... And that's going to bring these other lost into the equation as well. Come take a shot at Abraham Lincoln, that's all I got to say. Give me your best shot. And here come these guys. Oh, good, they've all gone for Britney Spears. Perfect. Well then, this is fantastic. So, we got to find a way to kill 2 Vipers, a Spectre, and a whole bunch of Lost. And we got to do it all in one turn. Brilliant. Alright, Red Brown. Well, you can pistol shot some of these Lost without ending your turn, so this man can be dead. Headshot, no action for Red Brown. You got any more headshots in you, Reb? You're not going to one-shot that Lost, that Viper. There's a Viper behind us. That's got to be a bug. Spectre up there. Another Lost that you're definitely not going to kill. So, what do we want to have Red Brown do then? We could have him come over here at this Viper arc. Wait, no, because he can't hit that guy. He's going to hit this Viper and literally nothing else. Unless we Lightning Hands. Okay, so let's Lightning Hands here. We're trying to take some heat off of Britney Spears. Great shot, Reb. Yeah, you did in fact fail. Dramatically. Well played. So where is that other Viper? Because it's definitely not where the game is telling us, because the game is saying it's behind us. You know what? Let's see if we can suss out its position with another trooper who's maybe a little quicker on their feet. Like, Yuri, can we get you in here? So other Viper is in that tile. Pete, why are you so concerned with where that tile... Well, because we want to have our arc wave travel in a fashion that maybe we can hit that guy. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to engineer it, and in fact we can't, which sort of sucks, but we got a pretty good shot at killing this Viper. There we go. So that's a kill. Red Brown's going to get himself a point of focus. Juicing up. And if this guy drops focus, he'll get another one. He did not generate focus. So Red Brown, just go ahead and parry. Oh, Elite Lancer. Hi. Didn't see you there. Lindsay Lohan. Is there anything we're going to be able to get out of the Lindsay Loh this turn? Will she be able to see some... she's got some shots from here. If Lindsay Lohan can get a shot at a Lost, she can almost certainly kill it. Yeah, so this man is not only certainly... Well, he's definitively dead. Lindsay Lohan will kill him on her turn. He's done. What's your chance at this Spectre, Lohan? No. I mean, I don't know where that Viper actually is. But it is not where the game says it is. We could just kill it, though. You know what? 91%. It dodged, though.
Hardly did anything.
Yeah, that was a bit disappointing, Lindsay. I'm not gonna lie. Yuri? So it's definitely in that square. We can tell. So we could have Yuri run and gun, come in here, shoot this Lost in the brain. Then he goes implacable, comes out here and protects Britney Spears from all of these guys. What about that Spectre, though, Pete? And what about the other Viper? I don't have good answers for either of those problems. I mean, this guy could... Well, you know what? Kill the Viper, maybe. Alright. Game's real bugged. Kim Kardashian, if we bring you up here, what can you do? Well, you can definitely get the Viper, because you could combat protocol it if nothing else. You could also combat protocol that Spectre, which is interesting, or you could give our boy Honest Abe another action. So Yuri, I think we gotta have you run and gun, bro. Yes, Yuri Novak is ready to come in and do all of heavy lifting, Pete. As is Yuri's job and lot in life. When heavy lifting is to be done, Yuri and his meat helmet must do said lifting. Here I come to save day. So, how do we kill this man? I think first we probably just shoot this guy in the head. That's one problem solved. Anyone else we can shoot? Ooh, hair trigger, huh? Anyone else we can shoot in the brain? 83, 80. Not that great. So, let's throw an axe as a free action. Any chance we could hit that Viper? Yeah. Look at the muscles on Yeti. I can throw axe across the entire map. And also still get kill, Pete. So, double rapid fire. This almost certainly juices our Spectre friend. Yep, he's done dealing. There's no way he survives. I also make prison for Red Brown. Lindsay Lohan, we're going to have you give... Oh, wait, you're Kim Kardashian. You know what? Having you give Red Brown a bonus action is not a terrible idea either. In fact, do that.
We have nothing to fear.
And then Red Brown, you should be able to kill all of these guys. So come out here and be an attractive nuisance. Keep Britney Spears safe. What's one more loss from the pile? Are we really worried about that? Not even a little. Red Brown fears not the loss. Red Brown fears nothing. Red Brown is the man without fear. My fear is that Red Brown is going to miss one of these blade storms. Probably a justified fear. Okay, the lost.
You will never hide from me.
They ain't going to do much to Red Brown either. Hey, Reb, you should be killing bitches. One man dead. Two men dead. You want to go again, Reb? There's a guy right there. No? Alright. Hey, resistance contact. I'm supposed to be making contact with you. Could you stop running away? Why you gotta make this difficult? Alright, Honest Abe. We don't really need to do anything fancy here. Just have Abraham Lincoln come. Let's just start slicing. Abe's got the katana. You can't miss. 12 damage there. Oh, good. Abraham Lincoln, could you take a turn at some point on this map that doesn't create a bigger problem for us? Just like once, if you could take a turn that doesn't cause more problems than it solves, that'd be fucking fantastic. Like one time. Right, Yuri's got some work to do here. Yes, Yuri, oh, you have work to do, Pete. He is a very busy man. But fortunately, Britney Spears is not in position to help Yuri out. I was hoping she could go along with Grenade, and that is not going to work. Also, Grenade will bring more lost, but again, we are not really caring about that very much. Lincoln, you have a kill, so you're untouchable. Just come out here and stand next to this guy. He can't hit you. Yuri, what do we want to have you do? I mean, Yeti is doing everything, Pete. I think it's very obvious. What should you have Yeti do? Well, all of the things, because that's what I do, Pete. I do everything. My job is to handle all of the shit that you can't really handle. Also, you could send the Red Brown in to try and chop some bitches up. Elite Lancer, can we get anything out of you? You know what, Elite Lancer? Come take a poke at this lost brute. If nothing else, it puts you in the mix of possible target. And a kill for Elite Lancer. He tried to make a present for Red Brown, he just failed.
If you say so.
So, Lohan, your action this turn is going to be give Abraham Lincoln a bonus action. Which means what we need to do is get you, Britney Spears, in a position to do something useful. So let's have you come up here. And I think we just go ahead and... Well, what can you remote start? Almost something useful. So this should be acceptable.
Placing explosive.
Claymore goes down. Now we need somebody to detonate that. We got Kim Kardashian and we got Yuri. I'd really rather not have Yuri's action be to detonate a Claymore. We also got Red Brown, who is, by the way, immune to explosions, so if we want to have Red Brown run into that, we can. Lindsay, you're going to give Abraham... Yeah, okay. Here's the play, then. Give Honest Abe an extra action. If we're going to set off one explosion, we might as well set off two. Nah, you know what? That's a bad idea. Just go ahead and blow up the Claymore. This is going to get more damage than anything else we can have you do. And it opens the door for Red Brown to maybe contribute something. Kim Kardashian, you can give Red Brown an extra action. And that's probably going to be your action. Giving Red Brown more juice. So Red Brown can't kill the heavy mech. Can't kill the elite purifier. He can kill the officer. Let's have Reb go for that one. Don't pad your part, Reb. That's a kill for Reb Brown. Every move is just more enemies, though. You know what? Okay, alright. Well, we were going to give Reb Brown a bonus action anyway. Now that bonus action has simply just changed what it's going to be. So Reb's going to parry. Instagram, you're going to give your boy Reb Brown a bonus action after we get you closer to the fight. Now give Reb Brown a bonus action. Reb Brown's bonus action is going to be to chuck a mimic beacon. So we got to get rid of some fools here. We gotta take some chaps and take them out of the fight. Yuri can't get there. Well, the closest Yuri could get is here.
Heading out.
And then Yuri can maybe get a bonus action from his rage punch. Oh, he's not close enough to rage strike anything. Well, we could fail to kill that mech. We could give a bonus action to... Actually, do we have a bonus action for Yuri still? We do not. We could go for the flamethrower, but the only targets we could hit with that are a purifier and a robot, both of whom are immune to explosions. So that's maybe not the world's greatest idea. I guess we'll just shoot this heavy mech and hope for a crit. It's basically all we can do. You were saying about all we can do? You forget about whom you are speaking, Pete. I am Yuri Novak, the world's greatest killer. I cannot be stopped under any circumstances. I have meat helmet to protect me from all forms of harm, Pete. Meat helmet. You know, I really don't want this near Yuri. Let's just whip it out there. We want to make sure the sectopod can see it. This guy got blade stormed on the roof, which is kind of cool if you think about it. He's going to try and set Reb Brown on fire, but Reb Brown is immune to fire. Oh good, Reb Brown used his parry on that. Yeah, you used your parry on an attack you're immune to, Reb. Call me crazy, but that ain't necessarily the greatest idea you've ever had. Shouldn't force us to parry an attack that literally can't hurt us. That mimic beacon's taking another shot here, by the way. And so much for that.
There is nowhere to hide.
There's plenty of places to hide. Well, Kim Kardashian, I hope you're fast enough to skulljack that dude. Gonna make a move at Yuri. Nope, he's gonna shoot Reb Brown. Ooh, Reb Brown says, not today, son, not today. Forgive you for what, Reb Brown? That was amazing. We don't give a single shit about a swarm of the lost. Something over here exploded, but again, Reb Brown, thoroughly immune to explosions. That's a lot of lost. They're also swarming the container we're sworn to protect. We're supposed to be protecting. Well, we've got our work cut out for us here. So, Brittany Hit Me Spears, there's only one thing we really want you to do. We would like for you to banish this sectopod. We'd love to get rid of his shield first. Is there any way we could make that happen? Yuri, maybe? I don't suppose. Yes, yes, Pete. Once again, Yuri will come in and save bacon. He's all about the bacon saving. Oh, Pete, I'm in trouble. My bacon looks cooked. Best call Yuri Novak, the butcher man who can stop all bacon in its tracks.
This is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target batch.
Yeah, I'm actually just curious if Yuri's going to be able to take out any Lost with 100% efficacy before we rapid fire this shield bearer. It looks like it. I can take out as many Lost as I have bullets, Pete. Yuri have one more free shot before he is forced to shoot other man in brain. So this Lost Dasher, enjoy bullet. One more for the Novak. And then Yuri will just go ahead and chain shot chump ass here. See you in hell, Elite Shield Bearer. That's one. Would you like another, sir? Well, that's good, because you're gonna get one. Yet he is now untouchable and implacable. Also, I have somehow picked up loot that I was definitely not qualified to retrieve. That's how damn good I am, Pete. So, Elite Lancer, I mean, I guess we could have you go make contact with the Resistance. Alternatively, you know what we could do? We could have you come up here and take this guy out or shoot this other trooper. Let's make sure the Sectopod's gonna be dead first. Brittany, hit me, Spears. This is your job. His shield is gone. Banish from this earth this Sectopod. We got 7 chances to execute this man. That's 7 20% shots. That's better than a coin flip. We got him. It was the explosion that killed his buddy. Explosion drew in some of the lost. Did your annihilate trigger, Brittany? Or did you just literally run out of targets? I can't tell. Most of the entire universe is now dead. Look at Red Brown, though, the badass, just standing in the middle of an explosion. That's pretty badass, Red. Let's get some free shots out of Red Brown. Lost Dasher. Anybody Red Brown can kill, we want him to kill, because Red Brown honestly needs the EXP. No, we don't want to take that shot. That's no good. Over here for this Elite Purifier. Red Brown takes him down. And once again manages to spawn another... I mean, every single time, though. Every time, really. So what have we got? A Sectopod and... Spectre. Alright. I don't really even care. Just parry Red Brown in case one of these guys decides they want to maybe shoot at you. Elite Lancer, now's your moment to go forth and be expendable. I was going to be salty that he spawned another pod, but considering it's just 2 more lost, it doesn't matter at all. Alright, Lindsay Lohan, what are you going to be able to do here? Effectively nothing. And you know what, Lindsay? You're too far from the fight. Let's have you advance. Honest Abe, can we get anything out of you this turn? Well, yes we can. So in addition to getting closer to the fight for Honest Abe, I think we're going to have Honest Abe probably... Kim Kardashian, you can give Red Brown a bonus action? No, you're out of that.
Absolutely.
Somebody should be contacting these Resistance personnel, I suppose, as well. Wouldn't be the worst idea ever. Now, this is better. Yeah, give me the old blood. Pete, you're going to summon another swarm of Lost. Do I really seem as if I'm caring about summoning the many swarms of Lost? Also, with this many enemies on the screen, I can't actually get this targeting reticle to move right. Like, it does not want to cooperate even a little. I would like it to be in this tile. If we spin things. That's as close as I'm going to get, and it's not close enough. This'll do. Friendly fire. Oh, no, we're going to blow up the thing we're sworn to protect. Let's not do that. You know, just here is fine.
Right behind you.
It leaves 1 lost with 4 health, and also, I'm pretty sure Abraham Lincoln just accidentally killed whomever that is. It didn't explode, though. Well, Honest Abe is implacable, and since he got a kill, he's also untouchable, which means we want to take all Honest Abe and run him right up into the jaws of doom. Is it really doom when you're invulnerable to all forms of harm? I don't necessarily think it's doom when you're invulnerable to all harm. This shot's gonna miss thanks to lightning reflexes. And Abe's probably gonna wind up shadowbound. Oh, they'll be shadowbound. Elite Lancer has done his job to perfection.
I have sight beyond vision.
Thanks, Elite Lancer. You're a good man. Yeah, go scamper to wherever you're going to scamper to. We don't care. You shadowbound a Lancer. That does nobody any good. Sectopod is going to come do nothing to anybody because all of our people are untouchable. Like, for instance, Yuri. Yes, that's right, Pete. Meat helmet makes me immune to all forms of harm. Also, I have to admit, Meat helmet, it also looks cool. Honest Abe's gonna cut this man like a fish. Get wrecked.
How many is that now?
The time for hiding is over.
This time I've honestly lost count, Abe, but the thing is it's actually not very many. That vehicle exploded and summoned another swarm of Lost. It also probably killed some poor hapless civilian. Sorry. Unintentional side effect. Didn't necessarily mean to do it. Britney Spears did banish and annihilate because she emptied her.
I need to reload.
We're gonna have Britney reload, and then she's gonna go ahead and shadow.
I am the unseen.
She is the unseen. So, Honest Abe, I think we'll have you come up here.
Finally.
Shoot the sectoid. That's a kill. It also gives Honest Abe untouchable and implacable. He cannot use his move to hack the thing, which really is pretty okay. I don't really care. Let's bring him over next door to Elite Lancer.
Tired of waiting around.
Don't worry, Elite Lancer. We're not going to leave you hanging out to dry. I got you covered, bro. Don't worry about it. Yuri is empty. Who's going to kill that Spectre? Probably Red Brown. Red Brown, do you have enough juice to kill the Spectre? Actually, is the real question. No, the Spectre, though. Guys, come on. Any day now. There's a Spectre in this pile somewhere. Or can we not kill him? There he is. Spectre. Red Brown, in all likelihood, is not going to be able to grease him. We can get 1 damage from like just a combat protocol if we have to. Red Brown also put some damage on Elite Lancer over there. You got a momentum move. We're just gonna have you parry, Red. Lindsay 80 proof Lohan. You can finish off this Spectre even if we have to do it with a grenade. Well, first off, headshot this dude. Pete, you're taking kills away from Red Brown. I know, but it just feels wrong to not have Lindsay Lohan. I gotta employ her to the utmost. It's like when they cast her in The Hills. They weren't like, oh, Lindsay Lohan, she's box office gold. She'll put asses in seats. That's not, they were just like, let's squeeze that last tiny drop of fame juice out of Lindsay Lohan so that this would otherwise be a train wreck of a film. Turns out to be something maybe that we can even turn a profit on. I don't necessarily know if it worked, but that was the design philosophy. And I gotta say, from a design perspective, they made the right choice. Get that last drop of fame juice out of Lindsay. Kim Kardashian, we're actually going to have you go talk to these civilians, mostly out of curiosity. I kind of just want to know what it does. You get 30 supplies.
I've got the package. Go, go, go!
So talking to you gave us 30 supplies. That's all that it did, huh? Alright, I'm not going to lie. I expected that to be a little something more dramatic than it turned out to be. Yuri, we're just going to dash you up here. Yes, Pete, Yuri knows his job. Come up here and kill many people with,
Let's rock.
Kill many people with the blade storming and whatnot. Probably should have Elite Lancer drop back so that Yuri is target of choice. Elite Lancer, you have 100% chance to hit anything? Nope. Elite Lancer is a terrible shot. Guess we'll just have you drop back and go on to Overwatch then, bro. I mean, we hired Elite Lancer not for his shooting skills. Admittedly, we hired him for his blade skills, meager as they may be. We probably should have had Britney Spears pick up 30 extra supplies for us as well. We could have had her talk to that resistance contact. This is why we did not hire him for blade skills. Pete is not very good at it. Looks like everyone and their dog is making play for Red Brown, but Kim Kardashian is there to defend her chew toy. Not gonna let her boyfriend go down like that. Dasher set itself on fire. Abraham Lincoln is going to kill as many people as can possibly be killed in a single turn. I'm tempted to just let Abe fend. You know what we could do that would be really funny? Actually, we don't need... Here's the thing. I was thinking we'll just have Abe serial, but they're lost. We don't need the serial. Every lost, when you kill it, dies to what is effectively serial. You know what? Don't kill anybody else, Abe Lincoln. I want to get Red Brown in on this action. Red Brown needs kills. He's already at maximum focus. Alright, Reb. Can't miss, can't fail to kill. So anybody who's 5 health or less, Reb Brown gets to put him down. He's gonna be surrounded by little globules of stuff, dude. Reb is a loot machine. Yes, Reb Brown is actually doing some work here, Pete. He's getting many kills. Or as we like to call it in professional circumstances, what the Reb Brown is doing here, Pete, is padding stats. Reb Brown is padding his stats. By the way, that container is going to explode at some point, Pete. Someone should really do something about it. It was many kills for Reb Brown, and he also put damage on man. He killed a man he couldn't even see. This is how good the Reb Brown is at job. Man was invisible to all enemies, and the Reb Brown still found a way to kill him. Where's Kim Kardashian? Kim, I want you to be able to see the thing at the end of your move, so could you stand, like, here?
Not a problem.
We'd like you to hack the thing, even if it's only because it does have the potential to give you a boost to your hacking, which, honestly, you desperately require.
Good to go. Move.
Oh, good. There's Lost over in this direction, too. Are we caring about Lost? Are we in a position where we're required to give a single shit about them? Well, only in so much as now that we can't see them, they're sort of a problem. Don't worry, Pete. Yeti is good. Yeti can... Yeah, he's fine. Yeti will defend Reb Brown's woman. I mean, Reb is busy. He's only fair. If the delightful Lindsay Lohan was in trouble, Yeti would ask Reb Brown to do the same for him. He'd be like, Reb, can you watch out for my lady friend there? And I'm sure that Reb Brown would, he'd be like, yeah, you know, he's okay. I will watch out for lady friend. I don't suppose you can make contact with the resistance, can you? You cannot. You can close a door, which is... Yeah, just do this. You can mop up a man Reb Brown didn't quite kill with his AoE damage. Lindsay Lohan, we're just going to be reload. Oh, I see why you agreed, Yuri, to watch out for... Yeah, it had nothing to do with doing a solid for your boy Reb Brown and everything to do with looking out for your own girlfriend. That's selfish, Yuri. Something in your own best interest, and you couched it in the terms of friendship. Yes, well, Pete, sometimes it's easy to make friendship payments. Sure, let's try and reduce the scanning time. I mean, none of these is... Actually, let's try a research one. Maybe we can cut some days off of this. Nope. Wow, alright. It was worth a shot. Britney Hit Me Spears can't be everything to everyone. She's not a Vertical Horizon song. Wait, that was Everclear. Son of a bitch.
I have what we're after. We can no longer hide.
Do we need to hide? It kind of feels like we're done. Oh, well, we're about to be done. I'm not letting you get away with the whole, look out, Reb Brown, I'm doing you a solid so I can cover my own girlfriend. I'm not, no. Abraham Lincoln will not stand for that injustice.
Ready to engage.
What enemy targets are left? Didn't we just kill all of them? Apparently not. So there must be some lost somewhere? Oh, Britney Spears is not concealed anymore. Hacking the thing has revealed her. So let's not go exploring with Britney Spears then. Abe? I mean, I guess. Have you
Let's do this.
Honest Abe or Geary are our best spots for this now, because I'm almost certain that what remains on the map is going to be just some lost.
Sure thing.
And if these guys happen to stumble into Lost with Blade Storm, they're gonna be 100% totally fine. Reb Brown similarly will also be fine in all likelihood. Oh, Reb's just spotted. Probably the last guy on the map. Yep, it's actually just one man. One lone little lost brute over here all by himself in the world, and Reb Brown's gonna make him be... You know what, Reb Brown? Reb Brown is doing him a service. He's like, this man's the last of his kind. He's all alone in a world doomed forever an eternity of loneliness and sorrow, and I'm going to spare him that misery by just killing him. Same thing that happened when we killed the last carrier pigeon, or that last one of those turtles that humans ate to extinction. Be like, you know what? He's going to die miserable and alone. Let's just eat him.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent.
You know, that's actually the way I want to go out, too. Me, bitter, miserable, and alone. If somebody could just come by and eat me and put me out of my misery, I'd be okay with that. They'll be like, Pete, we're going to eat you. Is that all right? I'd be like, you know what? Go ahead. Just don't let... give me every part of the buffalo treatment. Don't let any of me go to waste. If you're going to eat me, I demand that you eat the whole thing. You can eat me, but you got to finish me off. Every part of the buffalo.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits.
What new recruits?
Remarkable job, Commander.
Also, Red Brown, fuck you. How are you not promoted yet? We've been trying to farm EXP to Red Brown forever, and the guy just refuses to learn. He's got a resistance to learning that is remarkable. I am not low on scientists, though. I'm not. I'm absolutely not low on scientists. I don't care what you say. I am not low on scientists. Red Brown is out for 8 more days. It's unbelievable, Red Brown is unfriggin' believable. I want you on our final mission because you're so good. Can we improve someone's bond? Oh, Yuri and Brittany. Yeah, yes, can you? It's a good. Yeah, do that. Yes, Pete, we are renewing wedding vows in beautiful ceremony on Baltic Sea. Oh, that's good. You guys do that. I'm going to wrap up the episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of Yuri's fantastic ass and meat helmet, might consider subscribing as well. New episodes every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.